think diversity is very wide. When I say diversity, there are a lot of aspects, but the fact that we are focusing on gender, it is important because diversity in organizations needs to reflect the diversity of the society. Today, if we have 50% of our people in the workforce as women, should it not be replicated in the workforce? So I think that's the basic, and that's the reason why companies are trying to, build and improve gender diversity. In GT, there is a lot of focus. While there's a focus on wider aspects, but on gender specifically, I can talk about one such intervention, and Dr. Rajashri also pointed out that there is one particular pool of women who are sitting at home with degrees, and they also have some experience, but for some reason they took a break. I am a returning mother myself. I took a break in my career. Was it difficult for me to come back? Yes, it was, but there was a clear goal in my mind. I wanted to be back. And yes, it was not just my own aspiration, but the support of organizations, and that's what we are doing. In GT, we have curated a program called Womentorship program that is to engage and retain returning mothers. So women who embark on motherhood journey across various phases of pre-maternity, maternity, return to work, coaching support is provided to them so that they keep their goal on career at the same time when they are managing their personal responsibilities. So that is one of the ways, and we have seen significant impact. Our retention rate of this returning mother cohort has increased from 24% to 84%. And I think that's, in a way, we are trying to build gender diversity at mid-level. It all starts from, the leadership involvement. Yeah. When you're joining an organization, you want to be associated with their culture. You want your values to align with the values of the organization. And I think that's where it starts. At GT, we were on good to great journey, and we are now on great to exceptional journey. And we know what exceptional means to us. And those behaviors have been communicated to our people. The behaviors of coaching, behaviors of appreciation, excellence, authenticity, psychological safety. At our firm, we want everybody to feel free, to feel safe, to speak up, voice their concerns without any fear of retaliation. And those are the values, behaviors which are not just on paper or on the website, they are being reinforced through various platforms. So any communication that comes from the firm, you will see those culture tenets. You will see those values being embedded in those communications so that people know that how the leadership is working towards implementing, and not just implementation, but also leading by example. So I think that's how we are embedding all of it in all our programs and all our communications, and making sure that it is not just something that we just talk, but we are actually living it. I'll just give one example because I thought maybe for students to relate to, maybe girls here, have you ever faced a scenario where, for example, you're working on something which is related to numbers, and somebody passed a remark, you may not be able to do this work because it involves a lot of numbers. Are you sure? So why I'm saying this, because I faced this in the early stages of my career, though I am a maths honors student, and I felt why number crunching analytical skills is only associated with men. Women can be as good, in fact can be better in that, right? And that's the role where, how do you respond to that situation? Do you just take that feedback and you do not actually say what is right? So I think for women, it's important to have that psychological safety, stand for yourself. If you see those biases in your interactions, please bring those out. Otherwise, it will be very difficult, because these biases may not be conscious biases. They are unconscious biases. And unless we make somebody really aware of it, they may not really get to know. So I think those are some of the ways we can play a role in, driving our own inclusion. My message would be that to boys, play the role of allies. because you have a privilege, and that privilege is from the society that we are part of. So use that privilege for a positive a difference that you can make, and continue to support women around you in various roles that you will play. To women, you are an important part of the society, and I think that's important. We should all be aware of, and it's important to speak up for your rights, for your aspirations, and as I always say, psychological safety. Feel safe, feel free. You need any support, reach out to the right set of people, but never let your dreams, your aspirations go down. So yeah.